Well, they are your home modification experts here, and sponsoring our Go Purple Day, we're hanging out at MedServ in Urbana with branch manager Denise Corbin. Denise, thanks for having us.
Welcome.
Okay, really quickly, let's just kind of give an overview of what MedServ has to offer.
MedServ has everything from power wheelchairs, scooters, manual wheelchairs, Hoyer lifts, incontinent devices, hospital beds, about all the medical needs you can need.
Basically, any equipment you may need if you are wanting to maybe age in place or you have some kind of medical need for it. But today we're specifically focusing on Alzheimer's patients. And you kind of have a lot of equipment here that people may not realize is designed to really help those people who have Alzheimer's. Starting early on, maybe even. How do we get started?
Becoming familiar with the product, so bringing it in early in the diagnosis. We have chairs that they can program to where they're comfortable.
Very few buttons.
Yes, and they're memory buttons. So once they find a place where they like to watch TV, they just program it into the TV, and the caregiver can always push that for them. But it's more about muscle memory, and they're used to the chair already and comfortable with it. So if you bring it in on the early parts, if it's later, we have ones that are simple up, down. So they need to come up, one button, they need to go down, they need to recline back. So again, it's making things both comfortable for the patient as their diagnosis worsens, and also helping the caregiver so they can stay home and have independent living.
Yes, I'm a big supporter of aging in place and keeping your Alzheimer's loved one in the home as long as possible. And so you actually have other products that kind of help you along the different stages. So we talked chairs, maybe they need a new bed, or maybe they need a wheelchair. This wheelchair here behind you is super fancy. Tell me a little bit about it.
Again, it's about bringing things, introducing them early on, so they can, it even speaks to them, telling them it's going faster, slowing on, off. But as their memory decreases, an attendant or their caregiver can operate it with an app on their phone, just like you would a remote control or anything, car.
That is so fancy. Like, who would have even known that wheelchairs could be that high tech, but here we are. So obviously, you encourage people to come in early and get fitted, because not all products are created equal, and you're going to want to find the right one for your need. And shopping online is difficult, so why not just come here and actually look around and test it out for yourself? You encourage people to do that.
Very much so. A lot of it is about control. And they don't have control over their disease and their diagnosis, but they can have control over the product that they choose to assist their living.
Yeah, so. And like I was looking at this one, you said this one's like even vinyl, so for easy cleanup if something were to spill or we have some kind of accident. So lots of different things here to really help not just the patient, but the family. Yes. You have a fun giveaway going on your website. Tell me about that.
We have a digital frame that we're giving away if people can sign up through MedServDME.com. And it is a digital memory photo, frame, so that the patient can have family members and so forth, so it constantly is a reminder of their life. And then afterwards, after they pass, it's a good thing for a family member to keep.
Yes, and they can sign up to win that on your website, as you mentioned. All right, anything else you want people to know about MedServ?
We're just here to make it as easy of a transition, both for the patient and their caregivers. And
yeah, you're located.
What we can do to help.
You've been here in Urbana since 2012. Let's remind everybody where we're at.
We're in Lincoln Square Mall. On the east side of the mall is our entrance. And we're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 1.
Yeah, and a lot of this stuff, I mean, your insurance may even be able to help you out, yes?
They can help with some of it, yes.
Okay, so just something to think about when you're trying to make your purchase selection. Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome, thank you.
All right, sponsoring our segment today here at MedServ in Urbana, sponsoring our Go Purple Day. If you want to learn a little bit more about the products that they have to offer to maybe help make life just a little bit easier for your loved one, we'll connect you at ciLiving.tv after today's show.